okay? I heard you from afar. I heard your thoughts. You want more of this. And you know what? I've been thinking about it. I'm proud to say I haven't looked anything up. I played around for literally 3 minutes after I got off of last time. I almost pressed record again, but I'm like, I just started uploading. See that? That's a perfect fit right there. Huh? I didn't click past that. I didn't see anything. I just was like, that probably is it. Which I'm glad to see it is. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. What? Oh, portrait. I was like, which deceased person is staring at you? And start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. There's a very unhappy dog outside that Mello the cat is watching. I want it to be a big item. That's pretty. Well, you get demoted. And you go here. Let's check out stone, pinkish gemstone, bronze. Touch, warm, cold, warm. Cold and smooth. That's odd. Nothing to remark. Let's check out our gem book again. Gemstones. What did it say it was? Maybe moonstone? Yeah, okay. What do you have for us today, David? Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with the ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. Yeah, just hang out here for a while, as he slinks back. This is a pretty background. Ooh, what do we have here? The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. That's nice. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Pine trees? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but do you know this? I calculated the exact center point, and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it that I'm not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you can take the look for yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish. Thomas Pope and Hamish. Well, let's look up anything Thomas Pope or Hamish. Is there anything like the triangle? Or does it look like a triangle? Oh my goodness, I have no idea what they're talking about. Thomas Pope. Hamish, okay. Thomas Pope. Thomas Pope and Hammond. The quarry on the outskirts of Undermere is a relatively recent addition to the town. It was opened by a man named Thomas Pope just over a decade ago and has been in operation ever since, supplying limestone for the construction abound on the country and beyond. I did not know that that was gonna be that guy. Okay. They said pine trees. Oh, that's a triangle. That's the triangle. 6 is Heathwood. Okay. Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangle copse at the heart of the heath wood, I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two strands in the center. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath of the cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I'm struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there's something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Oh boy. How many can I fit here? Well, I can still fit all of them. How about we find out what something is? Ooh, Gus! You can't do that to me, Gus Folly. It's been many years since I've performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an ore-forged spire. I tried that place in Arnside, and they sent me here. Let's see. It's fully submerged for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. So let's see if we can figure out a vitality symbol. It doesn't look like that will be one that we will have. So, it's submerged. Let's try this. 2 of the points of the items are visible in the sketch. Closer inspection reveals that the dried substance there has been submerged in it. Infusion talent. Okay. Well, let's move this. Yeah. Yeah! Look at us gaining more space back. I wonder how many things I could fit. Meow, meow, meow. I need to go away for a few days again. Eli, I didn't even know you're here. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is, I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me the Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Well, why is he asking me? Why, if you own this place, why can't you go? Excuse you. Go into the back and get your own. I know your secret, Guise of... These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, amniotes, and the devil's toenails. Oh my goodness. A Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source of power. I actually have something in mind. It has a fossil embedded into it. I thought I recognized. Closer inspection reveals that it produces an out-of-body feeling. Actually, let's 10-brand cloak. Well, we don't have a cloak, that is for sure. Let's put this up here maybe. Sure. That's fine. Out-of-body feeling, like my hands belong to somebody else. Well, that's a dead giveaway. Now let's check the other things. Stone appears fossilized creature. Hard, rigid, rough. Nothing to remark. Okay. Okay. Who are you? The artist, Rebecca Rose. Rebecca's eyesight deteriorated very quickly several years ago, and now she's just barely able to distinguish dark and light. The affliction has robbed her of the thing that brought her the most joy in this world, painting, and yet it has not robbed her of her determination or her kindness or love for life. When she learned of the strange antiques and what it might hold in a way to restore her sight, she was hesitant. She never did anything without careful consideration, but eventually her desire to paint again won over, and she decided it's a risk worth taking. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's still good to know I still have my cat senses. I hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about this shop that specializes in unusual items. My life story has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit out of a loss. I know I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but it means everything to me. I have options here. Aries, Remnant, and Spirit Eye. So the Aries Remnant, these objects induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones and light and shadow can be felt through touch. They're sometimes used by those who work in light conditions, such as miners. The gemstones in an Aries Remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. Possibly. And then... oh! This might actually be it. And then... oh, we're not done. Yep, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yep, that's it. And then the Spirit Eye. The Spirit Eye. There's some who stay away from the Spirit Eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do to show another layer beneath visible world, perhaps a layer that requires something more than the traditional sense to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols described on them. So these would be opposing symbols put on. Or this one. Yeah. So we're like... there we go. We are likely looking at that one, or probably that one. Those are opposing symbols. Let's see, triangle down, and then it honestly looks like the upside down female sign. Let's see what that is. Heat. Oh, and then the triangle down is cold. So yeah, this one is definitely the other one. The Spirit Eye. And this is the Aries Remnant. I'm gonna hand... I don't like when it gives me options. It's very exciting, but I don't know. This one would help her paint, and she doesn't ask for something to go wrong, so I have no reason to give her the other one, you know? So let me change this to yellow, just so it matches. And then we're gonna take this and put it as... oh, that's fun. Well, I don't have the name of it anymore. Oh, the something eye. The ravens are back, 2 of them up at Calgareth and another fella, a fisherman. People getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with Weird looking eyes, and now this fog too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Hallbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. Sun's Bond. Okay. The Sun Bond is small and lightweight. It's designed to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Okay, that is a lot of clues without saying anything. So what gemstone has to do with light? Not you. Strength. Stone of night and darkness. Not you. Stone of fire and fury. Protection. Oh, a stone of protection and enveloping night. Could be moonstone. Body and mind, fourth eye, stone of sight, earth, nature, calming and safety. Water. Light. Okay, so sunstone also. So let's move some of our possible options to the forefront. Pinkish gemstone. Sense of touch, warm, cold and smooth. Inner perception, I have nothing to remark. Didn't make you feel calm though. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. What about you? Nothing to remark. Well, let's try this. Okay. Because that would be the sunstone. An amber gemstone, the stone of light, is made of bronze, a non-precious metal. Oh, yeah, non-precious metal. I completely bypassed that, didn't I? Closer inspection reveals that it is strangely warm. Oh, Lord. Okay. Polished, it feels a little warmer than I would expect. Orange gemstone. Okay. I was looking in the wrong places, but I got the gemstone correct. Are you okay? Bend your ear to the tree, says Audrey Bell. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it, can you? Something is stirring. I need a Holgen Grimm in the coming days. Who are you? So we did something and met some people out of order, perhaps. Audrey Bell, followers of the Holgar are now easy to come by, but they make up of their low numbers with zeal and grandiosity. Their priests have all self-appointed authority of a village, vet, organizer, and the power struggles between clergy and acolyte are as bitter and hard-fought as many debate about bunting or cake stands. Audrey has strong opinions about death and the afterlife, perhaps forgetting that it's the person that she follows is best known for sending thousands of people reluctantly to it, but has little to say about its substance. Well, if you're giving me money, then I might as well look for that, shouldn't I? Already forgot what it was called. Oh, yep. Nope, I knew. The eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection. Wolfsong's truth is to seek his judgment. Path of the word to help him find the way. Okay. Well, they're worn by priests. Oh, that's a mask? That is a mask. The mask is an eerie item that can be worn. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask. Uses the index, we can find a sketch of Holgar, to whom the mask bears a striking resemblance. The gemstone is Vivant, the stone of death. Okay, that part. So we actually could see something in the index. Let's look in the index. Okay. Okay, we did it. End of day. Good. Inside there's a reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. They're gonna mess with it. We're gonna do it really fast. Staircase. Use the stairs left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Okay. Is it raining? Wait, I don't want you yet. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I hear you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. Did I already figure that one out? No, okay. Flower? These items have much in common with the St. John poppy plant of the same name. In fact, they reflect in their designs. They have quite different uses, however, whereas plants help to overcome defenses, and Avril will dampen the sound. They can be turned off to filter out certain noises, but will still allow others to be heard. Okay. Know what I was doing there, what I was hoping to achieve. Okay. An anvil. Let's look at it again. These items have much in common with the St. John poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their design. They have quite different uses, however, whereas the plants help to overcome deafness, and Avril will dampen the sound. They can even be turned to filter out certain noises, but allow— wait, these— Huh? Wait, you're the sunstone, weren't you? I mean, kind of? Yeah, okay. It has the leaves. The leaves are designed to similar to the leaves of the sketch of the plant. Closer inspection reveals that it does indeed muffle sounds. I do this backwards sometimes. Sounds are muffled in his presence. Okay, so it may be blunt for things like that. Let's go explore. How about it? Grand hallway. Use the stairs left. Use the stairs left. Oh my goodness. This? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. That was not good for me. Oh, let's do the 3. Lights flickered in here. This was let's save the kitty. Well, we got that one. Now we have the snake, and then the moon should not be terrible. Well, we're not gonna make it. We can't. Bank. Perfect. Sorry, I'm thinking about the leftovers I'm gonna eat. Ha! It has to be here. Use the stairs. Left. Then left again. Use the stairs. Left. Then left. Okay. So it said use the stairs left and then left again, and then it was that second door. So I was following the steps. Okay, I'll show you in a second. The bedroom looks like it hadn't been used in some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that's been hiding in the windowsill all this time. That doesn't look concerning at all. Not in the slightest bit. It's being put in weird item jail. Okay, so I was very non-confident, but we turn left. The stairs, turn left. Or I guess turn left. Or we turn left to get to this hallway. And then we turn left again. And then it's this... Oh, wait. Oh, is that the staircase? And turn left and then left again? And then the second on the right? Well, regardless, it was this one. Up the stairs. Left. Left. Or... I guess that is right, okay? Perfect. We figured it out. Am I actually recording? Okay, we have been. Oh, and Barton Potter. You meet me the thaumaturge apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye's been aching again lately. This can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. I don't know why I went in here. Okay. Here. Elva stone. What am I doing? I'm going rogue. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as praxis or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in the design. Okay, so what have we learned here? There's going to be metal of the moon. It's gonna be reflected in the design. No? Okay, the planetary metal. Oh, metal. Actually, the gemstone also could be a reflection. Nope. So it could be a green gem in the middle. What if it's an actual eye? I just wanted to give him an eyeball. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments. metal is associated with this selenic disc. Okay. A green gemstone, bronze. Bronze. Heart feels lighter. This actually does. Tin. Oh, that's a different material. Iron. That doesn't seem like it'd be that. Fluorescent blue glass. Surprisingly warm. I don't think it's that. No. That wasn't it either. Strong of being watched. Is that? Well, no, let's actually look at it more. Of being watched. Let's try. Oh, you know what? It's this may be, yeah, this may be it. What? What about this one? Dumped. I'm glad I got that one earlier. Wow. Thank you, kitty. I have nothing to work with. Now I have something to work with. What am I even doing? I need cats. Oh, goodness me. Getting out of this. I haven't got two skulls yet, I don't think. Thanks for saving me, kitty. Yep. So the Lenik is of the moon. Oh, it says it's reflective. What? No, wait. Hear me out though. That wasn't a bad guess. The metal used is associated with the discipline, the Selenic discipline. And then if you look here, the Selenic is of the moon. And of the moon, we decided that was of the moon. This isn't metal. silver. That is also of the moon. Okay. Yep, the meadows associated with the moon. The designs feature crescent moons, a reflection of selenic. I did not know that. I wonder if there's a way I could find that. What is that thing? We're running out of space here. There we go. Well, actually, this can go up here, and you can come down here. This would go really nicely right there. Yes. Verona Green. I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Ambra. A mental fog item. Okay. The fishermen they found yesterday have been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm gonna see if I can find anything up there. Wyatt Beck. Okay. Here I go again, sticking my nose in trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to the part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. It's arrogance to follow that with but there isn't anyone else, but here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. Wyatt Beck, okay? Do I have a location for that? No. Just try this. No. I just really like that. Being wrong. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library and it does something for me. Intelligent, affable, heroic, these are the words that the Baron Potter would use to describe himself. Irresponsible, impulsive, and foolhardy are some of the more tasteful terms that those who have to deal with him might use. One thing is not in dispute, he knows how to track down objects and he certainly knows their worth. He is no coward and he bears the scars to prove it. He's one of the few who have ventured into the depths of the catacombs and lived to tell the tale. And tell the tale he does in the slightest provocation. So I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty though. Someone told me I need a Cusick purifier and this is the place to get it. Are my pronunciations wrong? Yes. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley, spirit, or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets perhaps submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed of these imbued cuirasses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the effectiveness of this process. So we can go really quickly with topaz. We can also do the liquid. Yep, okay. The label bears a symbol for vinegar. Closer inspection reveals that there's a small object rattling inside. I think I remember that slightly. Green glass, yellow paper, common smooth, papery. There's a strong odor. Yep, and when I rattle it, it shakes. Yep. I was starting with things that look like topaz and worked my way. Simone Green, hello! I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built strange antiques? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere according to some accounts, but Eli doesn't even know all of its secrets. He's been decoding a journal he's found. It's slow work, but I made a bit of breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths, and the journal holds some sort of the keys. Don't! Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Don't! No. Alcove key, horned shackle, evocant, and then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to discover. Oh! Wait. Wait. That's not actually as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. What if I got it accidentally that first time? Horned shackle. Evocant. I'm perpetually opening up the wrong book. Okay, so the evocant, I should have that. Okay. And then a moon something. Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hobbs, fear, and a Noctic sign, these tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Did I hear like a... I feel like... we may not have it. I am repeating. I'm just... I think the noise I'm hearing is just the sound of it going back. Yeah, I'm hearing the item get returned. Okay, so I don't think I have it. So... what is the two symbols? Let's look up what those symbols are. Maybe it'll give me a clue. Protection, okay. For the banishment of Hobsphere and Noctic Sight, they tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Well, Jim, will please give me the thing. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried the St. John Poppy, but I'm looking for some more permanent solution. I'd love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Oh. The librarian. Simone finished reorganizing the Amber Slide Library and came to Undermere in search of a challenge. She took up swimming in the lake after hearing about the health benefits of cold water, but soon found that she preferred the health benefits of a warm blanket, a roaring fire, and a good book. She manages a collection of the Wordsworth Library, following her mother's first steps by taking a special interest in occult writings. Sorry for backtracking. Let's find the charm. Hearing charm. Okay. Okay, let's find the hearing charm. Simple trinket that amplifies sounds. When generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course, they have made devious applications too, making it impossible to eavesdrop on private conversations. They take a form of animals known for their hearing. Deer are known. Oh. If I would have known, I would have tried so much harder not to do this again. Wow, that worked out well. Worked well again, okay. We're gonna do the two. We're going for the snakes. I have a really bad feeling. We need a snake, not a bone, a snake. No. Perfect. 3 suns. I did not say 2 bones. 3 suns. Yay! A sun? Oh, let's just do this one while we're here. Wow, that's lucky. Not the bone. Nope. Did I roll it too fast for the other one to register? Because I hope so. Wait, no. Wait, but I have it. I have it. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? That's actually not that bad. They don't like restart my progress or kick me out of the game. Not today. Not today. There we go. Get out of here. Okay, continue. Day 6. Yep. An animal. This is a bat. They are known for hearing. And it also said it's animal known for its hearing closer confirms it enhances hearing. That's right. I should have got that right off the bat, shouldn't I? I should have. Okay. Oh, these were... Did you watch me just put things down when I clearly had them in an alphabetical order last time? Silly me. Okay. We have reached your 2 days. I have D&D soon, so I cannot play. I need to eat dinner. At the time of night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be open. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Ah. Wow. The maiden in the tower points away. I'm buried among the trees. You know, we already looked at that a little bit ago. I'm the maiden in the tower points away. The maiden in the tower points away. So that would be in here, right? Well, oh, buried among the trees. So it would actually be out here. So here's Galfrey's Towers 22. Okay. Let's look at 22 and let's just really quickly try to see if we can solve this really quickly. That's the maiden. I claim a narrow stair. Oh, I remembered her. And she's pointing. We already read that last time. So she's pointing to here. Okay, I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around half expecting to see someone, but there's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Is that a recognizable figure? No. No, it is not. Okay. We solved it. We will figure out more next time. I'm actually pretty excited to figure out what is going on with that.